This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we're working with this pattern. This is 40746 over on friendshipbracelets.net. And just like before, we are going from a 6-string bracelet to a 12-string bracelet. Let's move this off to the side over here. But we're not exactly doubling it in the conventional way, so that's the premise for today's video. Let's put this on a new layer. Come down here. We already have a red to work with, so that's good. Okay, get my paint tool. So the first, I moved the center line, so it normally goes right through the middle of one of these diamonds, but I moved it so that way we get this double box inside of here. And then it just goes to a single, to another single, right? And then to another double. And because there is only 6 strings, when it doubles out here, it doesn't, you don't get this. It just sort of implies it with these little dots. But I'm gonna go ahead and add those in because I like it. I like the idea. So let's see, it goes 2 again. So we're taking a really simple pattern and we're just kind of adding to it to come up with something new and different. When I do this, I never quite know whether or not I'm going to end up with a pattern that already exists or if I'm creating something new, because it could really go either way, couldn't it? Okay, so it ends, it was going to go into a double, but it just ends there, so that's all right. So now the quest is to figure out what do we put over here on the sides. Well, first, let me just color in the existing lines. And while I do that, I will thank my Patreon supporters for making this happen, as well as my YouTube members. Can't forget them. Actually, they're probably getting a chance right now to watch me make this video. So yeah, check that out. I think I'm going to make the other strings connect to this, because I was thinking at first that maybe I would just have it sort of little things pop out on the sides, but a lot of the ones that we've been doing just end up with that little 4 square thing in the middle, which is okay. It's interesting. But if we start out here and come in and connect, that makes it interesting, doesn't it? So that connected here. I wonder, does that, let's change this. If it's connecting with the shorter one, it should probably connect with both. So it skips the big one, comes in, connects there, and then goes back out. So this is a whimsical idea, but I kind of like where it's going. It's definitely different. Right, so now we've got a little more something interesting on the insides in here. We got this bigger thing outside of that. This is cool. All right, so now let's hide our example layer and get our select tool and copy the side that we worked on. So Control C, Control V, flip tool, and flip that going, I guess that's it's a horizontal flip or vertical flip. Because here we go to the horizontal line to flip. And Control C, Control V. So I guess this is a vertical, so the other is a horizontal flip. I don't know. I just know how to push buttons and make cool patterns, which this one really is. Look at this. So you get this thing with like 4 dots in the middle of a big old diamond, and then you have this other diamond that's just sort of, wow. We took a pattern and we completely altered it, like, amazingly. I will look forward to making this one, obviously. This is going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, well, thanks for hanging out with me. This has been kind of a quick one, but I think it's going to be worth it. And, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.